How's it going, everyone? So, pretty recently, the new 2020 Ancient Tin dropped, and I was finally able to get two of them. As you might know, I was pretty decently excited for this one because there is the chance of getting some pretty good cards out of this tin, like some pretty good hero cards, like Ash Blossom, Lightning Storm, Pot of Prosperity. There's some pretty good, really good cards in that could be coming from this tin. So I actually decided to get at least, I was able to get at least two. I might in the future kind of get a couple more, but for right now I got two. So let's open them up and see what I got. As before, each tin comes with 3 kind of mega packs. So I think each one is about 18 cards. So without further ado, let's go. Let's see if we're gonna get anything good here. Had Living with Despia, already have that, but still pretty decent Despia card. Pramenthos, oh, the heck is this? Oh, Milthos card. Stairway to the Fabled Realm. Armed Dragon Thunder level 3, so they're kind of bringing some of these Armed Dragon cards back here as well. UNAI, nothing. Ooh, Stardust Illumination. A Stardust Synchro card. Ooh, pretty nice looking Gunking Ship Shari. Kind of good little reflection to it. It's kind of look neat how it reflects right on the rice there. The Gunkins still aren't that good of an archetype, but either way, still pretty good there. ZS Arms Sage, so getting a little bit of Utopia support. This one kind of sucks though, it's hard to tell there, but came with like scratch right on it, like right on it is kind of as it's being packaged, like come on. But the artwork is still pretty cool, nice little shine to it. Nice, a good new copy of Dark Ruler No More. If you're playing like a deck that is kind of like Heroes, for example, that don't really have any negates, this is a good little stop, at least for one turn, even though you don't really do damage to your opponent, but it's still a good little, like, okay, let's get something to kind of clear the board. So, good little card there. Osudimashi, I already have a copy of this. It's nothing too fancy, but a nice kind of like ultra rare version of that. Doesn't really do too much. Oh, Flandery's spell card. Flandery's are super annoying, and I don't like dealing with them at all, so this card can go to the trash. Go away. Break Drive, Mankey, Brandon White, Mankey Duo, and Signet Presage, so nothing too crazy with that. So Dark Ruler is probably the best card so far. Set that one right there. Pack number 2 of Tin 1. Trooper. Branded High Spirits, pretty decent branded card. Another B Trooper Fly and String, Counter Trap. Magic-y Absorption. The Fabled Abanic. Fabled card, nothing too crazy there. Staler Romarin. Ooh, that's not bad. Roxy Rose Dragon. Really Good shiny, super shiny on that. That's a pretty cool, good look on that. Some Rose Dragon support. Contract with the Abyss. This card can be used to ritual summon any dark ritual monster you want to distribute in hand or field, whose total level exact. Okay. Nice, good ritual card for dark monsters. Pretty good. Dark Eye Nightmare. Good little fiend card, so it will still. This might end up doing pretty good with the Dark Necrofear star cards that came out with Legendary Duelist Season 3. So this might be a little bit of support kind of with that. High Ritual Art, another good ritual kind of spell card. So I don't know if they're trying to bring a little bit more rituals into gameplay a little bit, because rituals are hard to bring out as is. So this one is any ritual monster from your deck must tribute normal monsters from your hand to total level equal or the level of the ritual monster ritual summoned. Shuffle that ritual monster into the deck during your opponent's end phase. You can only activate one, so maybe something for like Chaos Max, for example. That would be pretty good for that. Ooh, the Flounderies and Empen, the kind of main gameplay for Flounderies cards. Again, Flounderies can fuck off. They play way too much Master Duel. They are so hard to deal with and get rid of. Laundry Trap, Fabled Treason, Ada the Sun Magician, Link Apple, a Cybers card. You can reveal this card from banish one face-up random face-down card from your extra deck and special summon this card if the banished card was a Link monster. Otherwise, discard this card if you draw one card. So, you might be ruining your plays by banishing a card that you need in your extra deck, but a semi-decent Link summon card. Terrors of the Underroot, Mankey, the card there, and another Guardian. Yeah, so nothing too crazy with that either. So Flounderies or High Ritual Art were probably the best out of that pack. So far, nothing too crazy. That's why I kind of decided not to spend a whole crapload of money this time, because even though there are chances of getting good cards, there's still a lot of chances of not getting really much either. So last pack of Tin 1. Covering Wing-Burning Wells Gun Dragon. Night Sword Serpent. Gizmach, Arc of the Howling Howldog, so I don't know, nothing too crazy there. Mankey Battle. Undarted Bumping Fist. Gunkin Shipyard, so again, another kind of Gunkin support card. And ooh, nice! There we go. Copy of Incredible Ecclesia of the Virtuous. I need this card. This one is one of the ones I kind of needed. It's a good card to put into my Albaz deck because if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon Ecclesia once per turn. This way, you can only use the following move once per turn. During the main phase quick effect, you contribute this card special summon one Sword Soul or monster or Fallen Vabaz from your hand or deck. If a fusion monster was sent to the graveyard this turn and this card is in the graveyard, you can add it to your hand. So it's a good, and especially since the Fallen of Albaz sends fusion monsters to the graveyard, especially with Mirror Jade, the Ice Blade Dragon, that sends a fusion monster to activate its banish effect. With this card being in the graveyard, you can then re-add this to your hand if you needed it. So, and that I like the shine on that too. That's really good. Nice. So far, that is definitely the best card pulled so far, I'd say. Elvian, the Essence of Vanity. It's I love the kind of like reflection on the peacock here. Totally wouldn't bring it out normally. This is basically just if you need a tuner on the field to bring out using Insta-Fusion, essentially. So that's basically what you're going to be doing with this card. Insta-Fusion, bring out a level 2 tuner if you need something like that. so pretty decent card. Oh, what is this? Stardust Synchron Machine Tuner Effect. If this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can tribute one monster, special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, you cannot special summon from monsters from the extra deck for the rest of the turn except for Synchro. If this card was normal or special summon, you can add one spell trap from your deck to your hand that mentions Stardust Dragon. Okay, so a level 4 tuner that can be brought out pretty easily, and helps you search other Synchro cards in the Stardust archetype. So, but for some reason, even though the other ones are mostly wind, I do believe this one's light. But that one's pretty good. I think that one's gonna be a pretty good playmaker for Stardust decks. Lower Swallow, nothing too great with that. And ZW Pegasus Twin Saber. So again, another more of a Utopia card support. These go into like equipping them onto Utopia. And this is where we're gonna have more nothingness. Beat Trooper, Fairy Archer, Rocket. Okay. Ultra Beat Trooper Absolute Hercules. Maybe this is good for the Beat Trooper archetype, but 4 insect monsters for a 4000 beat stick. After this card is fusion summoned, it is unaffected by other cards effects until the end of your opponent and until the end of your next turn. So it's not a permanent beat, like it's a good beat stick, but it's only, well, most games don't last super long anyway. Icy Breeze, Fabled Marcosa. There was a box set that came out earlier this year that had a decent amount of Fables in them as well, so I think they're trying to get those Fables kind of going up again too. And Ice Shade, so nothing there. So nothing crazy good with this first tin. I'm glad I didn't spend too much money on it. So I'd say Dark Ruler no more, and probably Incredible Ecclesia are probably the best 2 from that box. The only 2 I might even actually play. Let's go on to tin number 2. Let's go. At least with these, you do have a nice container to put all your other cards in. So that's at least one positive thing with them. Let's mix this up a little bit. Let's go right there. Alright. Let's do it this way again. I think this makes it a little bit better. A little more of a surprise. Shinobi Insect. Gunkin Ship. And hopping something or other, nothing there. Whoop. Sunvine Snowing, Angel Statue. Ooh, Greater Polymerization. That's this kind of like secret rare. You know what? Ultimate. Fusion summon fusion monster from using 3 or more monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials, and if you do, it gains these effects. If this card cannot be destroyed by card effects, if this card attacks to inflict piercing. I only have one card that I would probably use this for, and that's my one Predict Plant card, so maybe useful. Not bad. Oh, Lena the Light Charmer. Light Charmers are pretty decent cards. All of the Charmers are kind of good for searching out their own attribute. Bright's Blessing. Discover the ritual summon any light ritual monster you must tribute from your exactly the ritual monster. So the same thing with the Contact of Abyss, where it was any dark. So those two basically kind of go together, I guess. And another Gunkin Ship Shari. So again, nothing too great there. And ZW Pegasus Twin Saber, again, nothing great there. I don't know if I'm going to get a single good card out of this. Highlight the Grand Radiance. Dragon effect. Ooh, that's a lot. You contribute summon this card by triggering one effect monster during your opponent's main phase. If this card is added from the main deck to their hand, and this card is in your hand, you can immediately after the effect contribute summon this card. If this card is normal or special summoned from the hand, you can make your opponent banish the top cards of their deck face down equal to the number of cards in their hand, then they shuffle their entire hand into the deck. That is weird, but kind of good, I guess. Kind of hard to get out, though. Sacred Tree Beast Hypertron. 2 level 9s. During your opponent's turn, when you activate a card effect, quick effect, you can target this one card of the same type monster, spell, or trap in your graveyard, attach it to this card as material. During your opponent's turn, when a card or effect is activated, quick effect, you can detach one material from the same monster, spell, or trap from this card, and if you do, negate the activation, and if you do that, destroy that card. It's a lot of effort just for once per turn negate. Granted, it's a negate destroy, but still. Psychic, erase laser, Curious the Tai Haze Dolmen? One synchro monster plus an XD's monster plus a link monster. Jesus Christ. I better be. Once, well, this fusion summon card is face up on the field, you pay life points in numbers of 2,000 and choose one of the effects at 2,000 paid. Not worth it. I don't even care what the effects even are. Heavy Bee Trooper, Tri-Brigade. I have 2 packs left and it's not looking good. Alright. Trooper, Wind Witch, Constellar, Thespian Tragedy. I kinda needed one more. I'm only playing 2, but that's all I really need for my deck. Oh, nice! There we go. That's one of the ones I was talking about. Finally, something actually useful. Lightning Storm. The only thing is that this is pretty much only a going second card, and other than that, you're kind of brick anywhere else in the game. But if you control no face-up cards, activate one of these effects. I guess no face-up cards. So destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. Destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. But like the reflection on that is pretty good, though. That's pretty cool. That's not bad. That's probably one of the ones that's actually decent. Earth Chant. So same thing. It's sort of summon any Earth monster. So again, why are they bringing rituals out in 2022? Like why are they trying to put support for cards that no one plays? Zexal Construction. Feel one card in your hand, and if you do, add one of the following cards from your deck to your hand, then shuffle the revealed card into the deck. ZW, ZS, Zexal, rank up, rank down. So ZW's and ZS's cards. Salvation, nothing there. ZW, Armed Sage again. Oh, Flounderies. And Robinia? I don't really know. Again, Flounderies cards are super annoying, but I see this card being played quite a bit in Master Duel 2 with the Flounderies deck. Thank you. Supernatural Danger Zone. Bee Trooper. Meow. Slick. Hazel Rose Shoot. This card is ultra rare in Duel Links. So that's the only way you can get freaking Rose Dragon cards out in Duel Links. Arm Dragon Blitz. Alright, this is the last pack that I have for 2022 Mega Pack, Pharaoh of the Gods. It's the last one. I don't know how many more I'm gonna get. If I might end up just buying the certain cards that I want, because I only got one of the actual really good cards, and that was that Lightning Storm. Not great. Let's pull every good card in this final thing. Come on. B-Trooper. Dino Wrestler. Albion, the Shrouded Dragon. Not bad card for the Elbaz deck. Ice Trade. Math Rector Giga Bros. Bunch of, yeah, nothing. What's this one? Tri-Brigade Kit. You can manage any number of beasts, Beast Warrior and or Winged Beast monsters in your graveyard. Special summon one Beast Warrior or Winged Beast Link monster from your extra deck with the Link rating equal to the number banished. Also, you can only use Beast, Winged Beast, and or Link monsters for the rest of this turn. If this card is sent to the graveyard in set, you can send one Tri-Brigade card from your deck to the graveyard, except for Kit. You can only use the effect once per turn. So, good Tri-Brigade Link summon from the graveyard, essentially. That's probably, I don't know really anything about the Tri-Brigade cards, I just know they're really popular. And this is one of the good ones. Heretic of Light. Nothing good there. Oh, there we go. That one's not bad. Nothing I was majorly looking for, but that means that if that's what I got there, that means I definitely did not get anything of what I want. But Nibiru the Primal Being, on when your opponent, essentially when your opponent special summons, special summons or summons? If your opponent normal or special summons 5 or more monsters this turn, quick effect, you contribute as many face-up monsters on the field as possible, and if you do special summon this card from your hand, then special summon one Primal Being token to your opponent's field. The token's attack and defense become the combined original attack and defense of the tributed monsters. So it's a good kind of like board wipe type thing, but you also end up kind of giving them a bit of a beat stick that if you can't get rid of it, using this as well ends up kind of messing you over as well. But not bad, I guess. Yeah, Radiance, nothing good there, and then the rest of these are gonna be nothing. Comedy, B-Trooper, Arm Dragon, B-Trooper, Archer, Chromoclee, Vinna, and Book of Lunar Eclipse. This one's not bad. Discard one card, then target 2 face-up monsters on the field, change them to face-down defense. So at the cost of discarding, but you get the option of targeting 2 monsters, so it's a little bit better than Book of Moon in that way. So, and in a way, if you put a monster face down, that's in a way still kind of negating their effects because they're face down, so they can't activate them. So that's not bad. It's a good little kind of meh type of card. So yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm glad I didn't spend too much money on it. This one here, the Incredible Ecclesia, is the only one that I got that I was actually looking for because I kind of actually need it for the deck. So needed that. Dark Ruler, no more. A good kind of ultra rarity on that. It's a good playable card regardless, so might put it into a couple decks. Lightning Storm, same thing. Wasn't majorly looking for, but it's still a good card to play if you need to. Kind of board wipe if you can. And then same thing with Nibiru. People play it somewhat in Master Duel. It was more popular a while ago, but not as much anymore. Not bad if you know that you're playing against someone, like if you know your opponent's strategy, that if they do special summon a lot of times. So it's a good kind of side deck option, I'd say. So that's all the cards that I got from the 2022 Pharaoh of the Gods tin. I was hoping to get something better, but I would probably have to buy a bunch more tins to be able to get all the cards that I want. So especially the two that I'm mostly looking for, Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer and Ash Blossom, now that they are coming out in this tin and a couple reprints are coming out, their prices are gone down, I'll probably just buy them individually. But either way, 2 tins, not bad. Got a couple good cards out of it. That's it for me, everyone. Thanks for watching. If you like this kind of stuff, or any type of media content in general, whether we're talking about this type of Yu-Gi-Oh stuff, or movies, games, anime, cartoons, all kinds of stuff like that, make sure to subscribe to the M3 channel here, and we will see you next time. Thanks. Bye.